Hey there, friends, and welcome back to another 3-Minute Thoughts. My name is Derek, and in the next 3 minutes, we're going to take a look at Matthew chapter 27. For these next 3 minutes, we're going to slow down with this one chapter. Even though we've already looked at 27 once before, the exercise here is to look at it from a little bit of a different angle. We're not going to jump to conclusions, but we're going to sit with what it tells us and see what it reveals about human nature. Matthew 27 is full of people trying to avoid owning what's happening. Judas is overwhelmed by what he's done. He returns the money and then disappears from the story in pretty severe tragedy. The religious leaders refuse to take the coins back into the treasury as they're concerned about technical rules after orchestrating this execution behind the scenes. Everyone seems focused on procedures while a life is literally unraveling. Jesus is then brought before Pilate. Pilate can't find a clear reason to kill him. His wife even warns him after a pretty disturbing dream to stay away from him. But political pressure builds. A crowd is stirred. Pilate offers a choice: Jesus or Barabbas, a known felon. And the crowd chooses Barabbas. Pilate then washes his hands. It's a public gesture meant to say, this isn't on me, it's on you. But everybody knows Pilate had the authority to step away. Authority doesn't work quite that way, as you and I know. Signing the order still makes the order his. If we make a decision, it's still ours, even if we feel compelled to do it a certain way. Jesus barely speaks through the accusations. Silence becomes its own kind of statement. While others shout, spin, and maneuver their way through this, Jesus absorbs the moment without a matter of self-defense at all. The soldiers mock him, a crown of thorns on his head, a robe to ridicule him, and then this fake coronation for a real king. At the cross, people jeer, religious leaders scoff, bystanders dare him to save himself. Power in their eyes should look louder than this. But silence befalls the world. Darkness covers the earth. Jesus cries out words drawn from Israel's ancient prayers. It's a bit of lament mixed with faith. When he dies, after these words are spoken, the ground shakes. The temple curtain tears from top to bottom, an act that only God could do. And then something shifts in the atmosphere. Even the Roman officer who's overseeing the execution, a professional outsider, confesses that this was no ordinary death. Something was unique here. The chapter closes in a pretty quiet and subtle manner. A respected man risks his reputation to bury Jesus. Women remain nearby watching. The authorities seal the tomb and post guards, trying to control what happens next. Matthew 27 presses a haunting question. What happens when everyone tries to stay clean while injustice moves forward anyway? And what does it mean that Jesus doesn't fight the system with force but with surrender? Hey, thanks for being here. Be well, friends.